Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I bring to you a CreateASim showcase specifically for mods and CreateASim. So I have a new sim I just made here. Her name is Valentina and she's going to be like our guinea pig, and we'll just go over the list of mods I have that I use in my game. I believe it's around 29 mods that I have listed. I'll have everything listed in the description box, including the links for them. So the first mod that I have, CreateASim lighting mod. I'm specifically using Northern Siberia. The second is the background I'm using. Currently the background that I'm using is Rosary by Kokobi. The next one is a standing still mod. This is by Mazori Yuki, if I'm pronouncing that right. This one is my favorite. I feel as though the other stand still mods, a lot of times if you like click on the sim, they'll like glitch a bit. So next, let me just remove her shoes. So right now I currently have default replacement feet on her, so her feet looks a bit different. And then on top of that, there is this kind of mod like overlay is by Gius. And as you can see, yeah, the color changed. The sparkle on top, it replaces the CC wrench. The next mod I have is the column mod. This is kind of a more popular one. I'm currently using the 5-column one, but if your screen can't handle the 5-column one, there's also a 4-column one as well. The next one I have is the eye shine remover. The next mod that I use in CreateASim is the underwear replacement mod. So I can actually let me just remove it all, so you can see that right now I actually have this cream colored one done by Vixen Pixel. So I am using the Note EA eyelashes. You guys can see, like, you know, there's like this natural eyeliner on some of the eyes. It gets rid of that. On top of that, I actually have added presets. I use different presets, but it's actually done by Zerbu. The next mod I have is a skin default eyes replacement as well. These are the Dolce eyes. They also have them for toddlers, as well as believe it animals. I think I used the one Dolce's for animals as well. The next one I have on my list is the teeth. So I have a default replacement teeth. So this is a default replacement teeth. It makes their teeth just looks nicer, more defined. So, and it looks better in pictures if your sim is showing teeth, it looks better. I also have another mod for skins. I have multiple different skin tones. One of the mods I'm using is an olive skin tone, and then I'm using Northern Siberia skin tones as well. The next mod I have on my list is it's called You're Tidy. Let me actually go to skin details because you can see it better. So in skin details, you guys can see I have a mouth crease section. This is a mod that's truly a game changer for me, because you can stack on specifically skin details. You can stack on multiple different ones, but it can be confusing if it's just all jumbled together. So with this, you can see like this is an area, and then you can stack on this area, so you won't get confused. And it's just really helpful because I'm someone who uses a lot of skin details on my sims, and it just makes everything more organized that way. So I don't want to get in too much talk about presets, but I do have some presets by Northern Siberia that I use. I think the presets are really good, and just adds more creativity you can have on your sims. So I have, as you guys can see, I have some eye shapes, and for them I think I also might have like cheeks, or is it chins? Well, yeah, some chins by Northern Siberia. I have another mod. It's actually in accessories. So this one is it's more specific on the hair, and what it does is it adds different colors than the typical EA hair colors. So as you guys can see, this one, it doesn't really mesh that well. You just have to customize. Yeah, this one kind of glitches a bit. It looks kind of cool in a way, honestly, but it's kind of clipping a bit. But there's different hairs you can use that would actually fit. And then this one is completely changes the hair color. So like as you can see, that's much darker. I think this one made it, what did it make it? A little, yeah, it made it a little darker as well. It just adds more colors, variations. So I love this one. I believe the person who created this removed their post. I think it was on Patreon, but I do have a dupe. I'll link it. That'll be linked as well. That is similar to this. We also have this as well. This is by Druid, I believe. These also add different like types of this clipping, but you gotta find the right hair color. I mean, not the right, you gotta find the right hairstyle. I believe these mostly work with older hairs, specifically by as Brittany. Now we're actually going to move on to traits. So I do have, oh, she's posing, just ignore her. But I do have added traits that I give my Sims. I believe these are a mixture of Kiara Sims and Chingyu Sim, or just Chingyu. Those are the creators I used for these extra traits that I have in my game, because EA does not give us enough traits. And then I also have aspirations by Kiara Sims as well. I also use Tiasha group, I believe that's their Tiasha group. They have a name generator that actually adds more names to be generated, so you can just keep randomizing. I don't want to mess up her name, but and then I believe I have a few more to go. I have Praline Sims. I use her cleavage overlay. This one is so good. I really like this cleavage overlay. There's others that I've tried to use in the past, but the issue that I have with them is that depending on like the skin tone, it doesn't match. So this one is it just matches with whatever skin tone you're using. Darker or lighter, it's going to look great. I've tried to use some others in the past and it just doesn't mesh well, specifically for darker skin tones. So this personally, I like this one the best. I use Simandy. They have these added shadows to the face. It's really nice, especially for taking pictures. The added definition is just really pretty, and I love the subtle detail it adds to the sim. The next shadow I do have is by Northern Siberia. This is more so for the neck, whereas Simandy's is for the face. This one adds way more just definition for the face. It looks so nice, specifically for taking pictures again, or just adding more to your sim. And then the last one isn't necessarily a mod, but this one is kind of a trick that I have kind of discovered for myself. Yeah, this is a mod that I've kind of, or cheat, I guess you could say, that I've figured out for myself. And I realized was that a lot of eyes that I would like, non-default eyes, that would automatically be for face paint. So there were a lot of like different eyes that I like, and I ended up changing the section of the non-default eyes to be in tattoos. So instead, like, I believe some of these, like these would be in normally be in face paint. I've actually changed them to be in tattoos, or I put them on that I don't need to keep adding them onto every different outfit when it would be in face paint. So I believe I just did that with Sims 4 Studios. I just went in and you can click on the specific file of the eyes that you want and then go in with Sims 4 Studio and just change it to tattoos. You can also probably change it to skin details as well. I've had success with tattoos. So yes, as you guys can see, I have some eyes that would normally be in face paint. I have them in my tattoos so that I don't have to keep changing them every outfit. Yeah, so these are the mods that I personally use in my game. Let me know down below if this was very helpful for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.